How are you finding the right spot on ventral glutes? I saw Jill's video, but another perspective would be helpful.
TRT and Hormone Optimization channel. I was on the channel before, so I've been following the channel, watching it every now and then, so be sure to check them out.
Consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, and you'll be on your way.
Ventral glute is a really tricky spot to find. If you look at Gil's video, he shows how to do it.
Ventral glute is really nice. It doesn't require you to twist around like a full gluteal injection, which is the upper outer quadrant of, if you broke your glute into four, it's the upper outer. That is a full gluteus maximus injection. The ventral glute hits a muscle called the gluteus medius, which is part of the abduction mechanism of muscle groups that allows you to lift your leg out to the side. That is what the gluteus medius essentially does. It's a stabilizer as well as an abductor muscle. And the way we find the ventral glute is if you are able to put your palm down from the bottom onto your hip or your leg, and you created like a V, the front portion would end up on an area called the anterior superior iliac spine, which is just a fancy word for anterior means front in anatomy, superior means above, and then the iliac spine is just the area which is right above and to the front. And then the other finger would end up on an area called the posterior iliac crest. And right in between those, you come down about an inch or so, and right in the center of that V would be the ventrogluteal or gluteus medius muscle. And it does feel kind of bony when you press on it. And people say, well, won't I hit my hip bone? The answer is no. I've used up to an inch and a half and you're still good. So if you're using insulin syringes, like we like to use the 50 or 100 unit, 29 or 28 gauge insulin needles, I put very little in here because it's not exactly my dosing day today, so I didn't want to overdo it. So I did 40 milligrams of testosterone in this one just for demonstration. We got a 1/2 inch needle. I don't know if you could see that. There you go. All right, so it's going to be very shallow. So as with any injection, you're going to start with PrEP, which is an alcohol wipe. And again, we're going to find the area here. All right, here's my anterior superior iliac spine. Here's the posterior iliac crest. And then right in this area here is going to be the glute med or ventroglute. So you're going to start with small circles in the center, slightly go out and about. And then you want to relax that leg by standing on the opposite leg so the muscle is relaxed. You don't want to kick your leg out to the side because that activates it. And then just as with any other injection, just go right in. And done. And as you could see, really nothing there. Give it a little wipe and we're finished. So
I'm noticing that I don't necessarily have to go directly into that spot. I can even go around it. So basically all I do is right here, there's a muscle, right? That if I lift my leg, it's going to flex, okay? There's a lot of meat everywhere around here, okay? So pretty much anywhere in this, anywhere here, I've injected myself. There's one part there's like a bone right under it, so that you're not going to go there. Like if you put your finger here, you're going to feel a bone. But anything above, especially if you're only using a 1/2 inch needle, 5/8 is fine, or anything a little bit towards the rear is fine. But I've injected pretty much everything around here, rarely having any kind of issue. So yes, I did try at first to find that specific spot for ventrogluteal, but yeah, you can just, I just call it hip shots. I'm just giving myself an injection in the hip. I take every other day shots. So on, one day I'll do the right side, another day the left side, but the spot is always kind of varying a little bit.
Before we continue, if you appreciate the content we bring to this channel, check out the Amazon links in the description of this video. These are the links to the products we use, going from supplements, protein powder, pre, post, intra-workout, anti-aging cream, sunscreen, needles and syringes to inject, and so on. If you'd like to purchase one of those products, please use the direct link so that it will earn us a few cents as a tip, and you'll be guided directly to the products we recommend. Thanks in advance.
All links should work on the US, Canadian and UK Amazon stores.